Clark County and Madison Central played for the district championship. The Cardinals looking for their first since 2009. Frederick Douglass and Henry Clay playing for not just a district title, but also to stake claim to the city championship. And Boyle County, the next team up, trying to stop Wandale Robinson from doing superhuman things. We have highlights and many more than that on the LEX18 High School Sports Zone starting right now.
Oh, yeah! I'm ready on tonight, come on! Yeah! Let's get it, baby!
Yeah, that's what the scene was like before a district championship game, and we had a few of them tonight. Welcome into the High School Sports Zone. He's Charlie Walter, and I'm Keith Farmer.
A handful of teams could call themselves champions of their district tonight, but we start with our game of the week, Madison Central, Clark County. One of those games, winner takes all.
That's right. Eli Gain has more on the matchup in our game of the week.
Yes, it was another sloppy and rainy night for high school football, but so what? There were district championships to be handed out, and that was the case tonight between Clark County and Madison Central. It's been a while since either of these teams won a district title. You have to go 6+ years for both of them. Here we go in the first quarter. Derek Miller on 4th down from the 9 to Blake Muntz makes it 7-0 Indians. Second quarter, Clark County trying to get the equalizer, but it's going to be picked off by Deshaun Gaudy, and then he ends up taking it to the 14-yard line. 2 plays later, Miller send it. Jarrett Mullins hauls it in, and he's going 86 yards for 6, and that makes it 14-0 Madison Central. That was the score at halftime. In the third quarter, opening drive for the Indians, Freddie Chenault bounces it to the left, and he is going to get into the end zone. 30-yard score makes it 21-0. But in the fourth, Cardinals get on the board. Will Henry to a wide open Dawson Gay 16-yard strike, and it's 24-7. But tonight it was Miller time, doing it all, using his legs here. That's a 53-yard touchdown run. Madison Central wins 31-7. They are district champions.
You know, as a coach, it's kind of relief. You know, wins are reliefs and the officers are agony. That's just the way it is. But we're tickled to have this district championship. The 1 seed is as much as important as anything.
I'm speechless. I'm happy right now. I love my guys. I love that coach over there. He's done a lot for me. He's done a lot for this team. He's been through a lot. And we're just going to keep fighting and going 1-0 every week.
For Madison Central, that is their first district title since 2011. More importantly, they're going to have some home field advantage throughout a few rounds of the playoffs if they continue their season. Next week, they close the regular season at Bryan Station. Covering our LEX18 Game of the Week, I'm Eli Gain.
In just their second year as a program, Frederick Douglass played for perfection tonight. A 10-0 regular season in their sights, but the game equally as important for Henry Clay. A win would give the Blue Devils the district and city championship. DJ Van Horn was out. You have to feel for him, meaning it's Ashton Foo's team, but it didn't matter who the quarterback was tonight because the Broncos, they were unstoppable. First up, it's Micah Lowe. Second play from scrimmage, 70 yards to the house. Douglass on the board first. 4th and 28 for Douglass here. Coach Landis getting cocky. The fake punt works to perfection. That's Devin Neal. 39 yards, and it sets up this. Cam Jones, Hayden Hunt, 25 yards for the touchdown. Broncos up 15-3. They weren't done. 2nd down and 41. Most teams are chipping away at some yards, not this team. Jones dials up, connects. Montavion Bean, 42 yards, and that sets up DeMarco Fishback. 81 yards rushing. Jones was 9 of 13 with 279 yards and 3 touchdowns. Douglass finishes the regular season perfect. City champs, 36-3. Anderson County and Madison Southern, Bearcats still unbeaten. C.A. Collins is on our short list for Player of the Year when we unveil those. He had 3 touchdowns today, and Anderson County rolls once again. They take down Southern 40-7. They improved to 9-0.
All right, Pulaski County and Southwestern are already rivals on the football field. Now throw in the fact that tonight's game was for the district championship. You know this one would be a hard-fought game with the potential to be a thriller. Let's go to the highlights where Drew Sawyers is going to start things off right for the Warriors with this nice keeper for a first down. Pulaski County then had it 1st and goal from inches away, and Tristan Cox is going to take this one from the Wildcat and dive in for the touchdown. the Maroons would go on to take down the undefeated Warriors 21-14. Boyle County had the chance to wrap up a district title, but they had to stop Wandale Robinson and Western Hills. Midway through the first quarter, Boyle County's Lander Reed hits Reese Smith for the 34-yard touchdown to put the Rebels up 6-zip. Next drive, how about this? Wandale Robinson is superhuman. Watch, he says, just get off my back, and he keeps on going. Look at that, finally taken down after a down at the 15-yard line after a 51-yard run. But Wandale Robinson isn't enough as the Rebels stay undefeated, beating Western Hills 54-35.
5-3 Lincoln County taking on 4-4 South Laurel, closing minutes of the half. A quick run by the Patriots and a fumble. It's recovered by the Cardinals' Logan Gentry. Patriots would get the ball back with 19 seconds left in the half. And it's Darius Napier. Take the handoff, reverses field. And I think he's going to go all the way here, Keith. Yes, he is. Or no, he's not. He's going to be pushed out of bounds. Lincoln County, however, would go on to win 35-23. Now this is a way to start off a ball game. The helicopter. Wow, East and West Jessamine, the rivalry game. Also on hand, that's Aaron Gilliland, the former Colton UK soccer player who now plays professionally for the Chicago Fire and in Australia. We will hear from her tomorrow. As for the game, West scores first as Kane Leathery takes it in from 14 yards out, 6-0 after a missed PAT. East will answer in just 2 plays. The second one, a 50-yard run by Zion Morgan. East Jessamine takes it 28-19.
All right, Tates Creek Lafayette playing for 3rd place in the district. Look at Luke Doobie's pass here. Bombs away to Miles Thomas, who hauls it in. 17-14 Generals on top. Watch this kickoff return from the Generals' Tiandre Newcomb. Took one to the house last week. This one was honestly maybe a little more impressive. An elusive return. Number 1, Slippery. Tates Creek would take this one 22. Wow, that's a lot of great moves. 22-17 Tates Creek. Bryan Station, one more shot at picking up a win this season, visiting Dunbar with 2 wins, but the winner of this one makes the playoffs. Loser is out. Start of the second half, Bulldogs up 14-7. Kendrick Curry takes the kick. He's got the moves, the speed, along with great blocking, scores on a 78-yarder. Game was tied at 14 at that point. Dunbar's gonna drive. Tanner Cox with the pass to Connor Smith. Look at this move to score. But the Bulldogs missed the PAT, and that was huge. Station takes the lead as Jalen Burbage scores on the 4-yard touchdown. The extra point gives them the lead. Defenders get a win, making the playoffs, beating Dunbar 27-26.
Homecoming in Woodford County tonight as the 1-7 Yellow Jackets welcome 6-2 Montgomery County. Second half, Amarte Rice barrels his way in for a 6-yard TD, brings the Yellow Jackets win a score. 2 plays later, Josh Wheaton, there he is, and he will have a house call. 55 yards for the touchdown, 34-20 Indians in that one. 48-20 is your final.
All right, Williamsburg was on the road at Lynn Camp, where the winner also took home a district championship. Watch this pass right here. Off the back foot, Eric Mitchell finds Cameron Gilbert for the long touchdown score. This game was a shootout, but it was Williamsburg's Kyle Davis providing 6 as they would win. How about this one? 72-44. Also tonight, LCA beat Danville on the road 14-13. Lexington Catholic won at Garrett County 38-22. Of course, as always, we hope your favorite team won.
Coming up, football is back in the Bluegrass. A preview of the Wildcats and Vandy.